Is this the moment that will change the history of world music forever? This question now fills the minds of millions of fans after shocking news came directly from London. JIN BTS, who has just arrived in the British capital, not only brought joy to ARMYs, but also shook the global music industry with an achievement never before seen. How could it be that, for the first time in history, a Korean solo artist successfully filled the O2 Arena, one of the world's most prestigious stages, and that name is JIN BTS. But what made Taehyung so surprised? What really happened behind the scenes that turned this moment into the spotlight of the entire world? The world's eyes have been on London since JIN's arrival a few hours ago. Heathrow Airport suddenly turned into a sea of purple as thousands of fans waited for his arrival with full excitement. But even more shocking, the news that quickly spread was that tickets for JIN's solo concert at the O2 Arena sold out in just minutes. This is not just an ordinary concert. This is an event capable of changing the map of the international music industry. The big question now hangs in the air. How was JIN able to record this historic moment amid the fierce competition of the global music scene? And why did this moment also make Taehyung react so emotionally? Sources close to BTS revealed that Taehyung could not hide his shock upon hearing the news of his friend's achievement. Taehyung was silent for a long time when he heard this news, said one of the staff accompanying the BTS members. He looked very proud, but also did not expect JIN to make history this big so quickly after returning to the entertainment world. This reaction made fans even more curious. Is there something bigger being planned by BTS? Or is this a sign of a new era that will bring their name to an even higher level? London has now become not only the host of a concert, but also a witness to a new history carved by JIN. The streets around the O2 Arena are filled with giant billboards of JIN's face. The cheers of ARMY echo loudly, and international media flock to cover this phenomenon. Many are wondering, what is the secret behind his success in dominating the global music market so strongly? And why is this concert being called the most historic concert of recent years? Several music industry analysts said that JIN's move will become a gateway for other Korean solo artists to achieve similar success on the world stage. However, there is also speculation that this achievement is not only the result of hard work and his popularity, but part of a bigger strategy designed by bighit and BTS to dominate the international music industry in the post-military era of its members. This question adds another layer of mystery behind this happy news, making the public even more curious about the big moves BTS will make after this. Meanwhile, Taehyung's reaction continues to be a hot topic among ARMYs. Some fans suspect that his shock is not only because of JIN's extraordinary achievement, but also because there is a possibility that Taehyung will be involved in a surprise project related to this concert. Speculation grew even wilder after a short video circulated on social media, showing Taehyung making a video call with JIN a few hours before his arrival in London. What did the two talk about in that call? Is there a collaboration plan that has not been revealed yet? Or could there be a surprise that will make this concert even more historic, even more astonishing? Several British media outlets reported that ticket demand for this concert reached the highest record in O2 Arena history, even surpassing some of the biggest international names who had performed there. This fact further emphasizes that JIN is not only a superstar in Korea or Asia, but has now become a global phenomenon recognized by the entire world music industry. However, behind the cheers and pride, one big question continues to hang. Will JIN's success be the beginning of BTS's full domination in the new era of the global music industry? Tonight, London is ready to witness history being made on the stage of the O2 Arena. All eyes of the world are on JIN BTS, who brings the name of South Korea to the peak of glory in the international music world. Yet, in the middle of this euphoria, curiosity keeps growing. What will happen after this? How will the other BTS members react when they witness their friend's extraordinary achievement? And is this only the beginning of a series of big surprises that BTS has prepared to conquer the world stage once again? Speculation surrounding JIN's historic moment continues to dominate international headlines, and London remains the center of attention. As night falls and the O2 Arena prepares to open its doors, fans queue for hours, their voices echoing with chants of JIN's name. Social media is ablaze with live updates, photos, and videos, creating a digital storm that spans across continents. Yet, the atmosphere feels different this time. It is not just excitement. It is anticipation for something greater that is yet to unfold. Could this concert be hiding a monumental announcement that no one saw coming? Inside sources hint that a special guest might appear during Jin's performance, sparking theories that Taehyung himself could fly in to join him on stage. If true, this would mark the first time two BTS members reunite on an international stage since their military service began, a moment that would undoubtedly send armies worldwide into an emotional frenzy. Industry experts predict that tonight's concert might not only cement Jin's legacy, but could also set the stage for BTS's long-awaited global comeback. With every minute that passes, curiosity only grows stronger. Will this night in London change the future of BTS forever, or is it just the beginning of an even bigger storm heading toward the music industry? Amid the euphoria and uproar flooding the online world since the news that BTS Jin became the first Korean solo artist to fill the O2 Arena in London spread, shocking facts have finally come to light. After days of being the main topic and keeping millions of BTS fans around the world glued to their screens, the latest investigation proves that this news does not match reality. Many are now wondering, how could such massive news spread so widely and be believed by so many people? Who was behind this information that turned out to be false, and why were Jin's name and BTS placed at the center of this worldwide rumor storm? A trusted source from BTS's management, HYBE, has finally given an official clarification after seeing this news dominate global trending topics for several days. In its statement, HYBE confirmed that JIN is indeed in London for personal matters and several scheduled agendas, but there is no solo concert at the O2 Arena as widely reported. We understand the immense enthusiasm of ARMY towards every activity of the BTS members, but we want to emphasize that the news about Jin's concert at the O2 Arena is not true. There is no scheduled solo concert for JIN at that venue, a HYBE representative stated, shutting down the speculation that had shocked and intrigued the global public. Even more surprising, an in-depth investigation by international media revealed that this news first circulated from an anonymous social media account claiming to have exclusive leaks about Jin's solo European tour. The tweet, initially thought to be just another rumor, quickly spread across major platforms thanks to thousands of fanbase accounts and entertainment media outlets rushing to publish it as hot news without proper verification. This uncontrollable wave of information then grew into a massive narrative that JIN would make history at the O2 Arena, when in fact, it was never the case. ARMY's reactions were mixed once the truth came to light. Many admitted they were disappointed after having hoped the rumor was real, but most expressed anger towards those who spread false information about their idol. We're happy that JIN is in London, but spreading fake news like this only hurts fans and builds unrealistic expectations, wrote one international fanbase account on X, Twitter. Taehyung, who was previously mentioned to have reacted with surprise to this news, in fact never made any statement as reported in the viral articles. A source close to BTS confirmed that there was no public or private communication related to an O2 Arena concert. This further strengthens the claim that the entire narrative linking Taehyung's emotional reaction to Jin's massive achievement in London was purely speculation and imagination developed by netizens without real evidence. Furthermore, UK media that were previously cited as sources of the sold-out ticket confirmation at the O2 Arena strongly denied such claims. The O2 Arena management clarified that there had been no venue booking for Jin's solo concert in the near future, and their official concert list did not include the BTS member as a performer. We are happy to host many world-class artists, but the news about BTS Jin at this time is not true. There is no scheduled concert under his name at the O2 Arena, stated an official O2 Arena representative. This truth finally made the public realize that the viral news which had shocked the world was nothing but a baseless rumor. Unfortunately, this fake news harmed many parties, including credible media outlets that spread the information without verification, fans whose emotions were stirred, and JIN himself, whose name was used in claims he never made. Several entertainment industry observers consider this case a reminder that in today's fast-paced digital era, Rumors can easily turn into facts if not promptly corrected. Now, after the official clarification has been released, the situation has begun to calm down, though traces of the false news still linger online. Hybe has asked all fans to be more careful in believing information that has not been confirmed. We are grateful for the incredible love and support for JIN and BTS. However, we hope every piece of information circulating can be verified first to avoid misunderstandings in the future. The agency wrote in its closing statement, in conclusion, the news that BTS Jeon held a solo concert at the O2 Arena and became the first Korean artist to fill the venue is not true. The real fact is that JIN is indeed in London, but not for the reported concert. The viral news that shocked the world was purely a rumor without a clear basis, magnified by the rapid spread on social media and entertainment outlets that failed to cross-check it. This case once again proves that in a global entertainment industry full of sensationalism, fact verification is the key to avoiding misunderstandings and false hopes. Now, the public hopes that such rumors will not happen again, and information about BTS can be delivered accurately to maintain the trust and peace of mind of millions of fans around the world.